Hello. Eco-design. Everyone is talking about it, and everyone seems to be doing it. But what is it exactly? A fashion? A sales point? An obligation? Why is everyone doing eco-design? There are several reasons for this. First of all, consumers are asking for it. Just look at the figures. They speak for themselves. Another reason is that customers want it as well. Amazon promotes products with less environmental impact. Tesco bans plastic packaging. Why is this? For all our customers, the answer is the same: to develop business in the long term. Eco-design is no longer a nice-to-have, but has become a must-have. The movement has also been driven by public authorities. Over the past 20 years, regulations have been introduced to encourage manufacturers to design products that consume less energy, last longer, can be recycled, and contain as few hazardous substances as possible. For Group SEB, it is not even a question whether to undergo these changes. We must take matters into our own hands before they are imposed on us. Another important reason not to be overlooked: the environmental emergency. Deforestation, soil pollution, biodiversity erosion, climate change, and resource depletion. You didn't miss it, did you? Among all these subjects, there is one that is unavoidable: climate change. Its effects are already visible: temperature increase, fire, floods, and other extreme events. It all starts with the greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect is a natural mechanism on Earth that allows us to capture some of the heat from the sun rays and warm our atmosphere. This is done thanks to these famous greenhouse gases. And contrary to what one might think, there is not only CO2 involved. There is also water vapor, nitrous oxide, and methane. For 2 centuries, human activities have been increasing the concentration of greenhouse gases and intensifying the mechanism that is running amok. First of all, the increase of the average temperature of the Earth. Since the end of the 19th century, it has increased by 0.8 degrees. Scientists predict by 2100 an increase in temperatures of 3 to 4 degrees on the surface of the Earth. Then, a rise in sea level of more than 1 meter. This rise in water level will be accompanied by an increase in floods and cyclones, threatening 280 million people living below 10 meters. And the increase in the intensity and frequency of certain climatic and meteorological phenomena, such as droughts, intense rainfall, or storms, with an impact on harvest and therefore on the food security of certain countries. And to conclude, the acidification of the oceans is accelerating, with consequences on marine ecosystem and on the entire food chain. If man is responsible for climate change, they also have the power to act to mitigate its effects. Companies must contribute to meeting this challenge, and eco-design is a way to do so. I am told that there is another reason that pushes companies toward eco-design: to ensure a long-term economic performance. Well, yes, eco-design can allow a reduction of costs. For example, through the use of recycled materials or the optimization of packaging. But even when eco-design does not reduce costs, it contributes to a good economic performance. And today, banks, funds, and investors evaluate the social and environmental performance of the group before investing. To summarize, eco-design is used to face the environmental emergency, respond to the demands of our consumers and customers, anticipate regulations, and ensure a sustainable economic performance for Group SEB. Eco-design is therefore a necessity. So what do current products offer? Well, look at the cookware and small appliances department store. Not much to see from our competitors yet. There is a gap in the market.